Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. Today, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing. Oh, I've got everything spread all over here. Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. It's what they call AD&D 5th edition again. Playing through a campaign set in the plain-sized city of Magic the Gathering's Ravnica, using the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. And with me today are the stars of the Down and Out in Precinct 6 campaign. When I go the order, I've got you guys on the screen here. You tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently. First up, what level? You're all the same level. What am I talking about? First up is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing Dr. Cardinal, who is a 5th level human artificer, subclass alchemist.
And what guild are you sworn allegiance to?
The Izzet Guild.
Nice. Next up is Ingolf.
Yeah, hi, I'm Ingolf. I'm playing Vasul, who is a Loxodon bard, and he plays a couple of instruments, and he is with the Azorius Senate. And he felt like he was in charge, and now he's a little bit desperate because everything is falling apart. But we'll see.
Thanks. And last but certainly not least is Carl.
Hello, I'm Carl, and I'm playing Trovic, who is a Minotaur, half of the Berserker Barbarian, and he is aligned to the Ghoul clan.
Very nice.
Specifically the Burning Tree tribe.
Nice. Now, last session saw Trovic wrapped in slumber after he was quite exhausted after exerting himself so heavily for the in a number of different encounters and not having a chance to get his rest. So Trovic has passed out and spent much of that time unconscious, but we did have otherwise an eventful session last time. What happened last time, guys? What did Trovic miss while he was napping?
Okay.
Yeah. So, Mo, just...
hang on, let me just find my notes. Yeah, we did actually come across what appeared to be an undead who was Velostra the Stalker in the woods. And we had a bit of an inconclusive combat with her. But she also called Vasul in particular a traitor. So we had a bit of a combat with her, and then we then had quite a bit of a discussion about what we do next. Some discussion as to what possible different guilds might want to be doing, and that some of the guilds that maybe weren't involved with the initial creation of the tower maybe want to use it for other purposes. We also had some jumping a bit forward. We also had a discussion about maybe we need to get some of the sleeping guild representatives from upstairs, right at the top. Sorry, the penultimate level below the top, down here, and see if we could wake them up. And then maybe see if we can have a discussion between everyone and see if anything comes out of that. Mm-hmm. I may have missed some stuff there as I was a bit out of it 2 weeks ago.
Let me just add a little bit. So we got a major revelation. So we learned that Jeff's character is haunted by a ghost. And that ghost was... I don't know what the word is. So he was like a witness to the... original draft of this contract for this tower or something like that. So basically this tower is older than the Guild Pact, and the way the tower is used was between the three guilds on the entrance, and this was done before the Guild Pact was in place. So when the Guild Pact fell in 100 years ago, and it was not in place anymore. Some rules did not apply anymore, and so some other guilds might have snuck into the tower or something like that. We haven't found out or so exactly, but it seems like there was some kind of imbalance there, and the pact was broken. And maybe it is that Balistan, so Senator Balistan, the representative of the Azorius Guild, he maybe let other people in. We didn't know exactly, but Balustra at least thought he might have. And he was doing some experiments on one of those creatures at least.
Okay.
So, well, we will see what exactly is behind all this, but yeah.
You also learned something about the history of the Gruul, too, did you not?
Yes. So the idea was that the Gruul clan was using these, I would say, sources of green mana, natural sources, and there is a tree here who is looking like a little bit, I don't know, looking like. So it is like a clone maybe, or something, like a sapling of the world tree. And it's all the same. Every tree here is exactly the same tree.
Oh, that's weird.
As far as I understood. And this might be a reservoir of green mana. And so I don't really recall. There was something about the Gruuls maybe deciding to hide their source here or something, but we didn't know the exact details. So.
One of the things,
maybe,
I can't remember which character had the successful, or maybe it was when you guys were talking to the ghost, but the one, like Ravnica was not always a planet-sized city. At the time of the Gruuls, like one of the reasons they have their, or the source of their rage is the loss of all of that was there before. And one of the things that they used to, you may remember, Carl, that the Druids have a prominent place in the Gruul clan still. That's a legacy of their connections to these things called world trees. Massive, like unthinkably or unimaginably large trees that used to populate Ravnica. They don't exist anymore. And it's the memory of that is sort of part of what keeps the Gruul furious, but also still a tiny spark of hope, almost like they could tear things down. What did you guys say? A seed for such a tree would be a magical artifact on par with the kind of things that can rupture planes. Like it would be a phenomenally powerful magical artifact, and would be a prize to almost any guild, particularly those that traffic in the shaping of life, like the Celestine Conclave, like the what do you call it? The Civic Combine, or like the Gogori Swarm. They also learned that this tower, Zunak's Tower, the reason it's named after a Boros general is because this was a weapon of war. Before the Guild Pact, this thing would be used to transport into a front. So imagine if you could transport a fortress full of warriors right in the middle of an enemy's army, and then just disgorge and start causing problems, and retreat when you need to. This was turned over to facilitate this, and if you have any lingering questions as to why the hell the Gruul would ever go along with this, with the Guild Pact in the first place, rather than fight to the last man, it perhaps has something to do with hope, with the hope of rebuilding, and that's what the way that the guys or the ghost had referred to this tower was as a vault as opposed to a prison.
Interesting.
So Trovik, sorry, anything else you guys want to add in summary?
No, I think it's a pretty good summary. I think we did discuss about having sleeping, because I think magic users, we're pretty much all out.
Mm-hmm. The one thing that, the only other thing that you guys did sort of, you put together was the corpse of Senator Balstan. So Senator Balstan was found, you may remember, Carl, underneath the
goat?
Yeah, the ghost. His body was found underneath a swarm of spores and mushrooms and stuff like that, right? The thing he was dissecting, though, was something closer to like a deep sea hybrid that the Simic Combine would, would be involved in or would create. And you also remember that the top floor had that, like, what was a griffin or hippogriff airy. It was transformed into more of an aquatic thing. So the thought was that this hybrid thing came in, and without realizing it, it contained something else. Because the Simic Combine doesn't truck with molds and spores and stuff like that. That's the Golgori who do that. But if he cut this thing open and then died from exposure to the spores, there may be something else going on here. So that brings you up to speed for all the revelations from last time, and I think that's where we will pick up with each of you finds that you have awakened. I think when at the end of last session, you guys had talked about taking a long rest, seeing if you can get some sleep in light of the sun. You guys wake up, and what you find is Trovik has been released from the tree, but in his place, it seems that Kabobo has been...
Oh, no.
Has been sheltered by it. Kabobo was the one who was on watch, unfortunately, so he is, like, asleep sitting down, and this thing has grown over him. But all the rest of you wake up. And here's what you guys get. You've completed a long rest, so any abilities that recharge on a long rest, everything comes back. You get all of your hit dice back. So you're fully restored for all of your hit dice. And anyone who is suffering from any levels of exhaustion, it is completely wiped out.
Okay. That helps Trovik.
You don't remember what the particulars of your dream were? The only thing you remember is you were dreaming of trees. Something you've never experienced. I mean, you tell me whether Trovik ever would have made a, time to, or whatever would have gone to the, the Selesnya Conclave's parks or something like that, but it strikes me from what you said before that, like, at best what he's seen is the Red Ruins. The trash places, right? So he had a dream. Okay, whenever you can magically produce a... Okay. Do you have your alchemy supplies? Dr. Cardinal, do you have your alchemy supplies on you?
Yes, I do appear to, yeah.
Okay. We are using encumbrance in this, and remember that shit's kind of heavy, so just make sure you're keeping track of that.
Yeah, he's actually quite strong, so yeah.
Okay.
46, yeah.
Okay.
So, right.
All right.
And that is a flight.
Nice.
So we can stack that.
So,
right,
with morning coming, you guys, I guess first off, what is your reaction to seeing Kabobo in kind of an acorn-shaped cocoon right now? You can still see his face and such. Like he's not, he's not being choked or anything. It's as it was with Trovik.
That's very strange. Well, I mean, Trovik doesn't. All you remember is a dream in a park, right? So
yeah. Like if you try and move, when you find Trovik,
he feels much better, for sure. Right?
Yeah.
He's not exhausted anymore.
No, and there's a soothing quality as you look up at this massive tree under which you've been sleeping. And even with, you can tell me if I've got this wrong, Carl, but Trovik seems to react pretty impulsively to things. So seeing, Kabobo trapped in there, I think normally he might want to try and run over and like cut him loose or something like that. You actually don't. At best, what you do is you make your way over, and as you if you try and reach in and try and get him out, the roots retract. You can't wake him, unfortunately. He seems to be trapped in a deep slumber, and I think that maybe if you are trying to wake him, Vesul or Iago or Dr. Cardinal would tell you the exact same thing, that, this was you before.
Oh. So what has happened? I guess you would wonder. So I've been away for a while, or asleep for a while?
You feel like you slept for a week, and you just feel incredible.
Yeah.
I think
but I feel good.
Yeah. I think you reconnected with the tree of the gruel, maybe.
Oh, interesting. I was not a park person before.
And like one thing you can see, in spite of each of the trees, if you look at the tree itself, it does look like the surroundings. It looks very much like a sculpted park as opposed to a forest in the sense that it's the same kind of trees. Like, you can tell like when you're in a poorly or designed city park as opposed to like being in the wild. It just doesn't have that chaotic quality to it. But when you look at the tree itself, though, like this is not a tall, upright, just straight, beautiful thing. It is a twisting, hanging yew tree. It's got personality, and it's got a craggy, chaotic aspect to it that speaks to the wild and the things that are able to survive in that unforgiving and challenging environment. So it doesn't feel like you're, going for a lovely stroll. It feels like this is what you're standing before, Trovik, is a survivor, just like you.
That's weird. Huh.
So
what's the plan? I guess I was asleep while you planned, so...
Yeah. I think we will just...
made any plans?
Yeah. We will just briefly inform Trovik what happened.
Okay.
I mean, that's a little bit long to just play it out.
Sure, oh, for sure. No, it's over. Yeah. Like one thing that Trovik is, he's ravenously hungry right now.
Yeah.
So, you also, you guys had found some magic items as well too that have yet to be identified.
Oh wow.
There's that staff that seems to be like a school of fish making its way up to the tip of the staff. And there is that medallion that was dropped by by what's her name? The
Valustra.
Valustra, yes, thank you.
But I thought this was just like a house symbol of House Dimir.
It is a symbol of House Dimir. There is magic on it, but there are, I think, even with a what do you call it? With just a kind of a sensing with what do you call it? With Arcana, you can tell that there's something more to this magic than just it being a symbol.
Yeah, my trunks smells
wiggling.
Yeah.
So we needed to detect magic, didn't we, to work out what they were?
You do, yes.
So I changed my spells as artificers can.
Yep.
So could we hang on? Can we do this as a ritual?
You can. Yep.
So
if you take 10 minutes,
slots.
and that way you don't need to.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Well, let's line up. Actually, if Trovik, well, I've got some rations left. If you haven't got any,
okay. Do I need to have double? I have some, but do I need to have double or?
No. If you, I mean, it's more of a narrative flourish that you're just very, very, very hungry. You're also a great big minotaur, so
yeah.
I can't imagine you're like, just a salad. I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess minotaurs are carnivorous in the mythology. So he's not Yep.
I'm gonna go graze for an hour. I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. Then, which of the two things would you like to try and identify first?
I think we'll do the staff first.
One thing that I am grateful for in 5th edition is they've carried forward the idea that you cannot detect curses with detect magic. That's just a little observation I had. All right, so then now what? Which did you say, Mo? I was too busy being a smartass.
The staff.
The staff first. Okay, you got it. Alrighty. Okay, so what you find is you set this thing before you. What do you think your detect magic is like? Does it involve some of your like arcane implements? Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you need a minute, or are you okay?
No, it's okay. It's fixing other people's computers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what I was asking is what your detect magic looks like. I imagine that it involves your apparatus and maybe some like goggles.
Yeah, I mean he's got his sonic screwdriver type thing, which is his arcane focus. So obviously that's one of the key things. So he probably gets that out, maybe a few bits and pieces.
Okay.
And sort of like scans it.
Okay. So you run it up and down, and you can almost through your as your sort of beam or whatever of light or sound or whatever it hits the thing, you can almost see the fish on it undulate a little bit, kind of shift. And what this is a staff of swarming fish. This staff has 10 charges, and it regains 1d6 plus 4 extended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20, and on a 1, it is destroyed. While holding the staff, you can use an action to expend its charges to cast one of the following spells from it, using your spell save. The first one is Giant Fish. So it's just like Giant Insect, only it works on fish. That costs 4 charges. You can also cast Fish Swarm, which is just going to be a fish equivalent of Insect Plague. That costs 5 charges. And while holding the staff, you are able to breathe underwater.
No, nice.
This staff can be used by a bard, a cleric, a druid, a sorcerer, a warlock, or a wizard.
So I think that's for you, that's all, because...
If you want me to carry this
I think an
stuff,
artificer could use that as well too. This is the book predates the artificer class, so if a bard can use it, I imagine an artificer can as well. Not to say that a vessel shouldn't take it or anything like that, just so you guys can make the call as to who you want to use that.
Okay. How much does it weigh?
It weighs 94 pounds. No, I don't know. It weighs as much as a quarterstaff.
No, it's 1 then. Okay. Right, and I'll get the second item out and repeat the process.
All right. So, this is... So it appears to be made out of, I think I said, that transparent bluish glass kind of stone. And you set this thing before you. Once again, you start working this thing to try and detect. Would you give us a wisdom save, please?
Ooh. Didn't he just mention something about something being cursed?
All right. So you are detecting this thing, and while Dr. Cardinal, this is taking about 20 minutes to do both of the things. What do you guys think Trovic and Vasul are doing in camp while Dr. Cardinal is at work?
It takes a while, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing else on this level, really, right? Or is it just a big tree? And
Yep.
yeah.
Well, there's that vampire thing as well.
There's a vampire down here too. They didn't mention the vampire.
Yeah. We did, but you weren't listening, maybe. You were just too hungry.
We cut back to Trovic dead asleep again.
Yeah. Okay. I guess he's just eating, and then probably if Dr. Cardinal is going to take time to examine stuff, he'll, practice his martial arts stuff,
Okay, so you're practicing your martial arts. Vasul, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I would just try to think about stuff and just contemplating. This makes no sense at all, just doing this silently. So I think just trying to build a poem, and maybe loudly, so that others can hear me, just trying to rearrange the words and maybe annoying the others as well.
I had years ago. I worked at a resort in the Canadian Rockies for a season, and that's when I learned that I am a whistler. If I'm in a good mood and I'm coming back to something, I whistle. And I had one guy I worked with who was finally like, "Do you know you whistle every fucking day? I come back and I'm always hungover because I came back from work and So it made me think of Vasul, maybe that type of happened. So you guys are sort of semi-distracted by what you're doing. When Dr. Iago, you are working away on trying to detect this thing, and then something kind of, there's like a swirling of some kind of energy. You're like, oh no. And Dr. Cardinal, you can feel a hand has grabbed you on the shoulder and begins to pulling you back. And you guys can look over, and there are disembodied hands. Remember those creatures that came out? This doesn't look like it's a full one of them. It seems like it's little hands that are coming out of nowhere, grabbing him and seemingly pulling him to the ground. So Dr. Cardinal kind of cries out, and it's almost like that 50s mad scientist thing with he's got an apparatus that's got electricity coming from it in one hand and another thing in the other hand, and kind of falling backwards. So let's click on initiative, guys. Click on your token, roll initiative, and let's see if you guys can save Dr. Cardinal before he is taken from you. So be sure to click on your token and click on initiative. Oh, I'm going to grab some dice.
If I could see it.
Initiative, I don't remember where it is on the sheet.
With core, and then just under the class level race box.
Oh, there you go.
There's initiative in the middle, just in the middle of the first line.
No, I can't see myself on the map. Is what I meant.
Your token is
I've just got a black screen.
Oh.
Why do you?
Weird. See, we're on like just.
There you go. Can you see now?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, well, you wrote an 18, so.
Okay. All right. Well, can't get more first. So, let's see here. Let me grab. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oof. Oof. All right. So then I rolled an 11. What are we going to do? I'll put the hands out here. Maybe you can't see the full creatures either. It just seems like it's individual hands that are grabbing him. They don't seem to be able to manifest fully down here.
That's strange.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, where is it? Where's my favorite Hand to hands. Okay. Good lord, did I load a lot of stuff for that Rollmaster series? Oh my goodness.
What are you reading stuff for it?
I'm scrolling through trying to find the illustration for the hands. Just to drop the token down here, and I went past a big fat stack of critical hit charts from from our Rollmaster game. Okay, here we go. Where are you? Where? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Just want to have a turn for where this curse will be triggering. All right. So first up is going to be this. Dr. Cardinal, I now need a strength, or I need an athletics check from you, please. This is just going to be right now raw or athletics, or I'm sorry, or acrobatics. If you can. Oh, now one.
Right away.
Oh. I have been reminded there is no critical failure for skills in 5th edition, though. So you start stumble, and then you're on your knees right now. We'll do this here. There we go, guys. You can see that 1 out of 3.
No, where?
Is this, what level is this on here?
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, yeah, below the hands, yeah.
Yep, okay. So that is indicative of how close we are to losing our Dr. Cardinal. He drops down and is being pulled, and you can see Dr. Cardinal behind you. There's like a slowly forming that bluish white portal you see there moving through. It's starting to open up behind you. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
Seeing as they're grabbing me, I'm going to reach up, touch one of the hands, and do Shocking Grasp, which is a cantrip.
Ooh. I think.
Oh yeah.
You might need, because you are grappled. I don't know. Can you cast spells when you're grappled, or is it a concentration check? I think I'm going to require a concentration check. I don't really care what the the rules actually say.
Up later.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't you give us a concentration? So the difficulty here. You gotta love Wizards of the Coast really fucking knows their audience. They have to expressly say being incapacitated or killed causes you to lose concentration on your spell. That's some 3.5 player who's just like, actually, it doesn't say that I lose my concentration, so why don't you go ahead and give us a Constitution save there, please, Dr. Cardinal.
Constitution.
Constitution is your concentration check, yeah. You look thrilled. Oh, no! So what we see is you gesture, and there's sparks that fly out of your hand, but it miscast. Anything else? Do you have a bonus action, or? Or you have 6 points of Astonishing Fortune. You could spend 2 to re-roll that. What do you think?
I've got a really bad constitution, though.
But you only need a 10, though.
Okay, yeah, are we okay? I will try and re-roll.
Okay. Down to 4 points of Astonishing Fortune. There we go. Oh, jeepers. All right. So, no, that unfortunately miscast. If there's nothing else from you, Dr. Cardinal, Trovic, you hear Dr. Cardinal yell out, and then you see sparks flying out of his hand. But he seems to be being dragged down. What do you want to do?
It's
Trovic.
Oh, you're both tied. Who has the higher dexterity?
probably
Trovic.
Trovic might have the higher.
Yeah.
Have a +2.
Vassul is, in no uncertain terms, said you were definitely faster. So
I try to hack at the hands. That's what he does.
Okay. So just by trying to hack at the hands, I'm gonna make you roll at disadvantage because it's really hard to just target one of the specific hands.
Well, I mean, But that's the only way to get him out, I think.
We'll see. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Can I choose not to do the disadvantage and just attack straight out?
Well,
I'm kidding.
No. Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Well, the thing is, like, think of it more as what you want to do in the scene. If Trovik doesn't want to, like, there's so little of the hands there.
So I missed.
You missed. Okay, so yeah, you like maybe you swing and hit one, but it sort of like disappears, and then elsewhere on his body, another one appears. Vasul, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I would just get a little closer and then try to use Dispel Magic to just free him of this spell effect, I suppose. This is kind of a conjuration or something like that.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you got to make a roll.
Yeah.
I love Dispel
So, and
Magic.
you have to say, so it's a spell level plus 10, and then I have to roll, or if the level is less than 3, I could just dispel it immediately.
So it's DC 15 for this.
Okay.
Now, again, you could spend as well Astonishing Fortune to roll with advantage if you choose.
I think that might be useful, just because we only have one Dr. Iago. You might want to keep him.
Yeah.
So I think I'll roll with. So this is a charisma check, I suppose.
Is it just a flat charisma, or is it Arcana?
It doesn't see.
Oh, spellcasting ability.
Spellcasting ability, yeah. So this is charisma, yeah. And with advantage. So let's see.
Okay. That's weird that you don't add your. Maybe in errata they say it. It's weird you don't add your proficiency bonus to it.
Yeah, I think, but it's just to have it bounded.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. You're right. Okay. Yeah. With advantage is good enough, so you can. What do we think your dispel magic sounds like or looks like, Vessel?
I would say I would just make some cacophony, so some weird sounds that just sound like broken instruments, just to interrupt the magic results.
Nice. A deflating bagpipe. Some of these begin disappearing. So, Dr. Cardinal, you feel like if you get one good success here, you could pull yourself free. So, Dr. Cardinal, would you give us first another contested athletics check? Just athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better for you.
No, they're both the same.
Okay. God dang. All right. So then this thing gets one more hold on you. Dr. Cardinal, what do you want to try now?
So I'm still grappled.
Yeah, you briefly had a moment where many of them were dispelled by Vesul's magic. But unfortunately, it kind of grabbed hold of you again. What are you doing?
I'll go with the... What else could I do, actually?
Because of the nature of this sort of challenge, I am happy to reward creative use of any of your abilities as well. 5e isn't quite as bad as what 4e was, where the tendency is to look at your list of abilities and decide what you want to do, but it's not far off from it as compared to like AD&D. So what do you think, Mo? What do you want to do? Think faster, or it's going to just take a turn again.
I'm just going to try and shocking grasp it again, like we did before.
Okay, so you gave us a Constitution save first. DC 10.
Save. I was actually clicking on the.
Oh, excuse me. I'm allergic to such bad rolls, apparently. Yeah. So, once again, sparks fly out, but don't seem to manifest. This thing is disrupting your spell yet again. Anything else, Dr. Cardinal?
Hang on, that was an action. But I can't move because I'm grappled.
3, 2.
No.
Drobek, what are you doing?
Drobek, since that didn't seem to work, he's going to try to pull the things off.
Okay.
It's a strength or strength
Yeah,
save?
athletics.
Athletics, okay. Jeez. Yep.
Oh, shit.
See you, Dr. Cardinal.
Actually, I think what's happening is they're beginning to kind of like appear on you. You're like, wait, hey, get the... So Trovic has hands appearing on him, and this portal that's appearing in front of you guys is getting bigger. Vasul, what would you like to do? Oh, you're muted now, Ingolf.
So yeah, I'm really puzzled now. So you want to go through the portal? Okay, we can do that. I think Vasul moves closer and just tries to give some inspiration to Dr. Iago. If you want to get free, you will get free. Believe me, just believe in yourself.
Yes. Get out. That's only a bonus action, I think, to give inspiration, right?
Yeah, and just try to just with my dagger trying to pierce one of these, so cut one of these hands. Maybe
so attack will be a disadvantage. You could just shove him as well, too. You could just try and either shove or pull Dr. Cardinal out of there.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, maybe that's better. Yeah, so I could grapple him with my trunk, and then we can have a tug of war.
Absolutely. Give us a athletics check, please.
Yeah, that is really something I'm good at. So the problem is, while I'm not,
too. I got a +7, but failed.
Yeah. So I don't know how this plays mechanically. So I count as a large creature when it comes to pushing and pulling and so on.
I will give you advantage on your athletics check. Yep,
so,
I buy that.
Okay.
So then let's, Elephant Man.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Tug of war. All right. Now, do you want to spend 2 points of Assange Fortune to re-roll?
No. I think I think Dr. Iago now knows how to do that by himself.
And I think with you anchoring him, the way you've described, I'll give Dr. Cardinal advantage on his next athletics check. So, Dr. Cardinal.
All right.
I need another athletics check from you, please. Mo? Hi, we're playing a game here. So I need an athletics check from you, please. Even with advantage, that's not going to cut it.
And you have bardic inspiration, so you could just use this D8.
Oh, yeah. What is it, 1d8 for you or 1d6?
Yeah, I think it's a
1d8 at 5th level, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to use your inspiration? Nice! There you go. Success. Nice. All right, so it's still...
16.
You're keeping it at 1 point. Dr. Cardinal, you've got Vasul's trunk around you, and he's throwing his weight back, trying to pull you. Dr. Cardinal, what do you want to do?
So I'm no longer grappled.
You are still grappled. If you see any number on the bottom there, it is still there. You're 1 towards being pulled into the portal. Fortunately, you're not 2 because of Vasul's help. What are you doing?
Does inspiration still in apply?
No, it's to a roll.
All right.
What are you doing?
Is there something I can brace myself against to give a help to like shove away? Is there a tree trunk or something I can?
You could try and grab onto the trunk and pull along. I'll give you advantage on athletics check. Try and pull yourself free.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. Okay, so
Trovic is going to try to do that again, just pull as best he can, because it's hard to hit. So this is the best bet.
Here we go.
Tries to get a better grab on it with the athletics.
Slam, yep. So you shove Dr. Cardinal and yourself a little further back. They're still like grabbing on with like fingertips, but you're very close to getting completely free here. Vasul.
Okay.
Yeah, I think now I can pull Iago off maybe.
Okay.
So I will just try to do so.
With advantage as well?
Oh, yeah, it's only a 10.
Oh, come on. All right.
Yeah, We
Then-
can't use these high numbers, you know.
Dr. Cardinal. Well, you got all those low numbers out of the way now, so now you're good to start cashing in on those nat 20s. Dr. Cardinal, I would need from you, please, an athletics or acrobatics check at advantage.
Yes.
18?
Oh, wow.
You pull yourself free, and then as soon as they get off of you, every single one of the hands disappears, and that portal collapses. You are free. Now, the upside to this is you have successfully identified what this is. Unfortunately, it seems that the Dimir are as paranoid as what you've heard, and she seems to have trapped the Medallion. Anna calls that bullshit, but you know, I call it an interesting twist. What this is a Medallion of Thoughts. It has 3 charges, and while wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast the Detect Thoughts spell. Save DC 13 from it. At dawn, it recharges 1d3 expended charges daily. You can also use a charge to cast invisibility. So I suppose it's a Medallion of Hidden Thoughts, then.
Okay, how many charges did it have?
It has, right now, it has a maximum of 3. It only has 1 left right now. But it will recharge another... Oh, no, dawn has come. Give us a 1d3 roll. Let's see how many came back. Because it would have had 1 left when you guys got it. There you go. It's back up to 3. So 3 charges.
Okay.
So there is the Medallion of Hidden Thoughts, and there is the Staff of Swarming Fish.
Right, hang on, where's the party notes?
So, Dr. Cardinal, so was your idea that we could use the portal to get there instantly?
I think that was a booby trap. I'm not sure it might have
Really?
been.
But that idea was a rather brilliant one, I suppose. Otherwise, we have to fight this gruel burning thing again. So maybe we could open it and just move through.
Why?
Yeah, we want to go where the other prisoners are. If we could just use some kind of dimension door magic, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Was it a climbing back up?
Why do you think going through that portal would have...
Yeah, I think
upstairs.
that's where the other hands were taking the prisoners.
Up top? But it's up top, right? I mean, it's not...
Yeah, if you say that isn't the case, then, well, we shouldn't do that. But this was just a thought I had.
Well, I think that was actually booby trap magical item. So it may have no relation to the tower at all. It's a big risk just going through some random booby trapped magical item.
But it seems like exactly the same thing that was guarding the tower. But anyways, I don't know. It just...
Could I tell from an Arcana check whether I think they are related that much?
I don't think you need an Arcana check to determine that. Because what did I do here? Hold on, I gotta hit refresh here.
I don't know.
I accidentally hit. I don't know what I hit. I accidentally popped out the chat. There you go. It's back. I don't know what I did. Not a dummy. All right. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So then, no, you don't need to make a roll for that, Mo. Like the hands looked exactly like the what was dragging your allies away before. So,
Okay.
yeah, it definitely. It's not quite the same. It's not quite the same manifested version. Only because it wasn't the full creature. There weren't whole sets of hands. It seemed like I don't know, maybe simplified or modified version of it, but it definitely seemed like the exact same magic. It was a form of blue geist that was trying to pull you away. Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't think Vestal is wrong there.
Right, well.
Stop clock. Even that's right twice a day.
I mean, one of the other ideas we had was for me to make some form of trolley and try and sneak up there and.
The only question is, how do you think a train would help? No, I'm kidding, Mo. I'm just I'm playing on your.
Oh, you mean one of those
British idioms?
Yeah. But we don't need this. So why would we need this? You want to Kobobo? I think that's no problem to just. I mean, we could just put him over my shoulder or Trovik's shoulder and just.
No. I thought the idea was we were going to bring some of the other frozen in place guild representatives, to call them that, back down here and see if they wake up, and then.
But we have an ogre for that.
All right, of course, yes, Trovik can carry them, but okay, well, that was.
No, not Trovik. He's a minotaur, an ogre. We have the ogre.
Yeah, the big ogre guy.
Oh yeah, we could get him to help. And obviously now we have the medallion, we can cast invisibility.
Huh.
So whether that would help if Trovix all went up invisible.
So you want to go upstairs, get those people, and come back down here.
That was one of our plans, yes.
So we got a little bit more out of it. So the ghost said that Kobobo's ex-wife, Mizix, is somehow important to all of that. We don't know why or how, but this was like a long shot, just saying, well, maybe if we could get her here, she can do something.
Yeah, what Kobobo, Jeff couldn't make it today because of an emergency, but what Kobobo had said is that the conversation he had with his ex-wife, she had mentioned that, look, when the guild pact fell apart, there were parts of the guild, like everyone's guild, that suddenly decided to do their own thing. So the fact that they were being attacked by, you guys were all being attacked by what seemed to be Simic Combine agents all the way down to Zunak's tower, that may reflect, that may be a legacy of the breakup of the guild pact for a brief period, and that she doesn't know what's going on. Although there was also the comment that maybe he was sent along not because of his own capabilities, but because of his relationship to her.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys going to do then? You have the day before you. First off, you got 2 new magic items, I guess, to lay claim to if anyone wants to lay claim to them. One does seem to be something associated with the Simic Combine, the other one with the House Dimir, but, you are in extraordinary times right now.
So I think I could carry this fish stuff just because I think it would be more fitting for me, and then Kobobo can have it when he's awake again, I suppose.
Okay. What about the medallion? And if you're curious, I was just checking to see how invisibility works in 5e. It is a concentration spell up to 1 hour.
Ooh, concentration. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not. Am I stealthy? I'm not super stealthy. I'm not trained. I'm not proficient in it, but I got a bonus at the very least. Right? Mm-hmm. It's up to you.
I guess what it means as well, because it's concentration, it means only one person can be affected by invisibility from the medallion at a time.
So whether one of us or maybe Trovic goes up there with the invisibility and tries to sneak through.
I think it's better not to trust the stealthy, sneaking Loxodon. I mean, that wouldn't work.
I think he was meaning Trovic, what you said equally applies to Minotaurs as well.
Yeah. So maybe we should just go. So if we go up, I think we will meet Valustra again. And maybe she can't be invisible now. So that might even the odds, but we have no daylight. That might be problematic.
What do you guys think?
Okay.
What do you want to do, guys?
We want to go up.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go up, I guess. But then we got to decide if we're gonna quit the.
Okay. So
whether we're going to go as a group and just rely on, or one person goes with the invisibility.
Yeah.
But even then, we're going to have to bring back. The Yoga's not going to want to leave Mizzix. The Yoga's probably going to stay with me.
Tell him we could say we could bring. If you bring, then we can revive your Mizzix.
No, it's the other one that he was concerned about. But yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I think we just have to go up, and the only question is whether we will fetch Kobobo and take him with us or not. So is Rip also in this thing? Do we see him?
You see Kobobo?
No, Rip is his imp.
No, Rip has disappeared again. Rip stays hidden unless he actually manifests. Okay.
Yeah, I think we could just.
Guys, do Minotaurs have dark vision?
No, they don't have dark vision.
We went through this before. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So then, you also have the in addition to being a lamp of revealing, the lamp also functions as a lamp. So
that's great.
I'm going to assume that you've got that sucker as you make your way back up to that construction area. So give me 2 seconds here, guys. All right. Any other preparations you wish to do? Your spells that'll be active as you make your way up, and you leave this brightly lit thing and head back into the haunted tower of Zunak.
No, I don't think we can prepare for what is up there.
No hope, man. No hope. All right, give me 2 seconds here.
Okay.
All righty. Anyone else lighting any torches? I'm assuming you've used your ability to create light. I did double check, Mo, and the light that you get from your artificer ability is 5 feet of bright, 5 feet of dim.
Yeah, it's not perfect,
no.
But it's...
it's some asshole who's got their phone on in a darkened theater is basically the amount of light that you get.
Yeah, I think we can use my lantern. I mean, why not?
Works for me.
And I could carry it with the trunk and still have both hands free.
Absolutely, yeah. This keeps paying off dividends.
I do have some ordinary torches as well. So if you wanted more light.
The lantern actually gives off more light than what the torches would.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good then, because it's...
Yeah, I use a lantern. Torches are not ideal.
I'll show you how much light you can see. I've got all the dynamic lighting set up for our next map. So, let me get mine. Lots of stuff. So I learned that how to set up the settings for each game now. So you can set up so like you have default setups for your tokens, as well as the maps that are created. So like the way that I set up the taskbars, I can just fucking drag and drop, put numbers in them, good to go. I'm a big fan of that. All right.
Yeah. I think that maybe the Sul would just play something on his lute, just a small song to soothe any haunting vampires around us.
So we insert all your references to what do you call it? Blood-related or blood-referencing songs. Red Wine.
I think maybe more calm, more like a lullaby or something. Just
All right. So the way that the next level up, you've got that staircase that winds on the inside of the tower and then leads up. And what it does, it leads to sort of a platform that then has two staircases that go up. Bless you, Mo. And then you can. So let me show you where I'm talking about here, guys. I'll bring you over here. Let me shift ping to bring you to where there's light. Okay.
I did actually. Also, I've now actually got Arcane Lock as one of my spells in case we need it.
Okay. The what do you call it? Ravnica equivalent of the YMCA gym will have your workout clothes completely safe now. So, what you can see here, guys, is this is where the stairs are on the side there. Up, am I in the right layer? Yeah. So there's stairs right there, and there's stairs right here. These lead up from down below. And there is, so this is a platform on top here. And there are two things that lead down, this way or this way. Doesn't really make a difference which way you came from, but you've come up from one of these stairs. And then the way up is through a mass of machinery over in this way, and then down to the south there is a set of stairs that leads up. So as you guys make your way up into here, all lights are of course out again. The last time you were in here, I think you were still on fleeing from Garsuth. You didn't actually see Garsuth down here, but this is the room, Dr. Cardinal, where you saw all of that machinery. That seemed to, you think this is the power plant for Zunak's tower. So, what do you guys do? We've got Vessel playing some music, trying to soothe the "don't bite me, please don't bite me, my blood tastes bad." What are the rest of you guys?
Because we're all going to go together, right? We're not going to stealth in, right? Is that the plan?
I don't think yet that you can out-stealth a vampire. I mean, at least not being a Minotaur or Loxodon.
So who's going to have the medallion then?
I was hoping you.
Yeah,
Okay.
the invisibility one?
So I can go invisible and after they catch you, and then try and come up with a
Run
plan
away?
to rescue you. Yeah, okay. Much as I'd like to investigate the room in detail, I think we'll just quietly try and go up the stairs to carry out our plan.
Okay.
So are we going north or south?
The way is across the room.
Yes,
That way.
I understood that, but
And then south.
yeah, okay.
All right.
So yeah, then we will just go a little bit over here, maybe,
Okay.
and just. And then I'm waiting for Trovik to push and say, "Well, I'm leading here," but he didn't.
No, I mean, you guys are... I was gone the last time. I don't know. You know?
But this was a time before last time, so you were here before.
Up in here.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're... okay.
Now, where you guys can move, I think 6 squares each turn, right? Because you have 30-foot movement.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your respective passive perceptions, please?
The Trovik is... I can't open this stupid thing.
16.
60 for a soul. Okay.
Passive Oh, that's a lot higher than mine, for sure.
14 for me.
13 is Trovic.
Okay, and 13 for Dr. Cardinal?
No, 14.
14 for Dr. Cardinal, okay. Okay, thank you. All right. So, Vesul, you're playing your music, and you're beginning to make your way across. You can picture the ceiling in here probably stands about 40 feet above, and the machinery to your north and south, it actually fills almost that entire space. So this massive bulk of machinery.
Yeah, I'm kind of assuming there's walkways and gangways at the top of the machinery is almost like an engine room in the ship.
That makes sense. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and move yourselves again, guys.
I think this makes awesome acoustics.
Yeah, exactly.
Dr. Cardinal is in charge, so let's go. I will follow him.
All right, so you can hear the sound. This is Dr. Vesul. Vesul, you can hear what sounds like if you imagine someone crawling on all fours across a big, empty metal container, that kind of like dunk, 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 dunk sound that it would make. That's, you hear that first down here and then up here. It's not so loud that if you didn't have your keen senses that you would have heard it, but because of your, I don't want to pick on your big ears again, but because of your keen senses,
yeah,
you can hear someone is trying to sneak. There's at least one person over here, and it sounds like there is at least one person further away as well.
I think I'm just telling that to the others just within the song. So
they're trying to sneak up on us. Ready for an ambush.
Up the stairs, right? You said.
Yeah.
I mean, Trova could try to counter sneak, but then I can't see, right? So that's a problem.
So I think we should go for the stairs and just await what's coming up from there.
So like hide under the stairs?
I think we can't hide. Whatever is sneaking upon us just knows we're here. So we just go here and then we'll wait for whatever there is to reveal itself.
Okay, maybe I can stand in the middle of the stairs and
I will stand here and
count it, and then
And Dr. Cardinal, there's someone coming from below as well. Don't be surprised.
Okay. Pow, pow. What do you hear, Vesul? It seems like something hit the ground over here and over here.
I can't see where you're clicking.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on. One over there.
Yeah.
At least one over there. And one over there.
Yeah. So it's 3 of them, and they have us surrounded.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
I
You
think
said like
maybe,
one like over here. You said you point out.
Yeah.
that direction.
These stairs are going up or down?
Those are stairs going down, I think. I think the way this map works is that this goes down underneath this kind of walkway here, so that you can get underneath this. There's a big boiler or piece of machinery over here.
Okay, so this way is going.
over
this
there,
way is
sorry.
going down. This is down.
Yeah, down and then under. This is probably about maybe a 10-foot gap underneath this walkway here, and then that allows you to get there up further this way. There is a big chunk of that like engine parts that you can get underneath.
I know. Maybe Trovic can go here and then jump down, like go on top of that walkway.
Yeah.
And then
can I
jump down?
Yeah, okay. So can I switch the lighting? And so I don't know how this lantern works. So can I switch it to invisibility revealing mode or something like
Those
that?
can be contemporaneous. So you can just activate that.
Yeah, so I would activate that as well.
Okay. So yeah, you can't. Nothing seems invisible within the radius that you are, that you can see.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Cardinal, anything you're doing? And sorry, Troy, did you want to get on top of that gangplank there?
Yeah, I think he's gonna move. Do you want to move like my 8 or however my?
No, you can position yourself wherever. I'll tell you if something tries to interrupt.
I think he's gonna get. Well, at least I get to hear. He's gonna try to get to the middle to jump on anything.
Yep. Okay, so Trova gets himself up on that thing.
Yep.
Vasul, Dr. Cardinal, anything you guys wish to do?
I'm going to go underneath in the what could be an inspection pit or something.
Okay.
And just wait and see what happens. So he's just going to be effectively underneath the walkway.
Okay.
Okay, so we split up. Is this wise? I don't know. I'm just standing here hoping that we're doing the right thing.
Okay. So you move your way down, and you can still hear those. Why don't you click on your tokens and roll some initiative, guys?
Okay.
I will reveal what's going on here.
Come on! Wow.
Where is it? There it is. There it is.
Trovik, you don't have to wait for me each turn.
Okay. And then Dr. Cardinal, just click on your token in your initiative. Well, are you rolling initiative or?
Yeah.
All right. We go.
Man. I guess I used all my good rolls.
All right.
I think
Now
you're just sleepy. You slept too long.
now, where did I put? Ah, there he is.
No, I ran a game this morning, but
No, I was thinking of your correct
Trovik.
your character,
Okay.
not you.
oh, he's still there.
All right. Okay, so then.
It's like Roll20's punishing me for being sleepy.
All right, so what happens, guys, is you can hear across the ground 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these handsy things. The grappling Geist comes racing up to Trovik. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Another one's moving towards Vasul. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another one will have to make a dash action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or run. All right. And you can see Vessel just on the, I think you can see, let's see here. Yeah, just on the edge of your vision there. You see there's another one scrambling along. And the thing you realize is that although the hands are coming out of it, it seems as if they're almost like locomoting with their hands, as if they're like scrambling and pulling themselves along. All right, that is it for the grappling Geist. Next up is Dr. Cardinal. What are you doing?
I'm going to shoot the one that's coming down the stairs.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Wow.
Whoa, nice shot. So it tears apart. One of the hands, blood flies through it it wouldn't be blood, it'd be like magical energy. It dissipates and then it pulls back through the portal. Anything else, Dr. Cardinal? 3, 2.
No.
Trovik, you're up.
Trovik, I guess he's got one on him, so he's gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
Actually, get to go to the rage before these things attack this time, and he will attack with his great axe.
Please do.
His first attack.
Solid hit.
Yep.
It's 12 damage. When you use your bonus action?
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action as the horns. Yep, here they are. Oh.
Yep, solid hit again.
Okay, and then I guess I have that was a bonus action, so then I will have my last attack. Mm-hmm. The great axe. Oh, no!
But are you attacking with advantage or not?
No, because
You didn't, okay.
That causes if I'm reckless, I don't know. I'm not reckless yet.
Not reckless yet? Okay.
I should declare it. I need to declare it.
Yeah. Okay, so you swing, and that last one just goes wide.
Yeah.
I think because
bangs into the trellis there.
Yeah, sparks fly up from the metal. Vasul, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I will just move over here. Wait a minute, I'm just... I think over here maybe. And then I'll use my Thunderclap ability.
Nice.
To just make some really hurtful noise. Let's see. So the creature must succeed. Oh, I can just...
Perfect.
So
okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
And is this a level 1? Oh, it's cantrip. So you're level...
No, it's a cantrip. It's level 5. It's level 5, okay. So it does 2d6 damage, and it is against 14.
I rolled a 2 for my Constitution save, so go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
No, I can't do this on sheet, so I'll just... Oh, well, maybe I can. Wait a minute.
And you were not wrong about the acoustics in here. It just echoes, wow, 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 back from that thunderclap. Yep. 11 so damage, nicely done. Okay. Hits this thing and echoes. Oh, yeah, he was shot as well, too, that's why. All right. Anything else, Vasul?
No, I think that's enough. I think they can't hear me, so insulting them makes no sense.
Now, and Thunderclap doesn't push it back, right?
No, it's only the stronger version that pushes something away.
Okay.
Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave is what I'm thinking of, yeah. All right, so then this thing comes racing in, and is going to try and grasp you. What is your AC, Vessel?
I just want to capture. It's so weird.
15.
15? Okay, I need an 11 to hit you. So I got 2 grapples here. Let's see here. 17 and 18.
Yeah, okay. So
that is, let's see here. You take 10 points of damage from the first hit. And you take 7 points of damage from the second. And the hands have grabbed hold of you. You are now grabbed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Trovic, I got 2 on you. What's your AC?
AC is a 14.
14, okay, so I need a 10 to get you. See here. An 8 and a 4 will not do it.
Oh, nice.
So it's difficult for them to get in and not get a handful of swirling, angry, sharpened metal. So,
yep.
However, it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An ally that is racing up towards it. I think what it'll do... Yeah, it doesn't like... It's going to move up and get... can I get in? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's starting to move around to try and flank you. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing? You can hear atop there's this sound of a bunch of hands hitting, the metal grating. And you can see there are 2 of these things that are trying to get to Trovic. What are you doing? And then 1 as well that has grabbed hold of your Loxodon ally. What are you doing, Dr. Cardinal?
I'm going to move up and effectively drop the crossbow, and then I'm going to... What have I got? These.
What are you doing? Well?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So pulls a hammer and flang. So you're not going to have to drop the hammer, drop your crossbow. You can just have it in one hand right now, if you like.
Oh, true. Yeah, because it's a small hammer, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
So all the guys in the AD&D games always do that with their longbows. So, all right, so you slam into this thing, and you can hear 1 or 2 of the hands splinter underneath your stroke, and they dissipate into like a bluish, greasy mist. Is that it for Dr. Cardinal?
Yeah, that's move and attack. Yep.
Trovic, what are you doing?
Trovic is going to try to continue to attack this one, and this time I think I will go reckless.
Okay.
So the great axe.
Solid.
use my bonus action with the horns.
Yep.
The stab.
Bam! Holy smokes!
Not a crit though. And the last great axe.
Here it comes. Come on.
Oh no!
Oh, so close. Now you have 2 points of 3 points of astonishing fortune left. So you could spend 2 and re-roll if you like, or you can just.
No, I did 11. I did 21 points. So on it, I feel like I'm gonna have 2 on me. Though I will use astonishing fortune if that's cool with everyone to re-roll that.
Okay, go ahead. 1 point left.
Okay.
Here it comes.
10 more points. Hopefully that was good. That was a good use, I think.
Yeah. So you just throw your full fury into this thing, completely leave nothing but this swirling mist left behind, and you turn to face your new attacker, Vasul. This thing still has his damn hands all over you. What are you doing?
Yeah, that is now. I would hurt Dr. Cardinal if I do my thunder thing again. So that's bad, actually. So I can't do that.
Well, there's only one way he's going to learn.
Yeah.
No.
If you were a warlock, you wouldn't care.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking now. This can't be. This just can't be. So, come on. So these are small hands. I'm a big Loxodon. Come on. I will try to struggle free.
Okay. So go ahead and give us athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, and now the thing is about with advantage or not, because I'm one size larger.
Does it say that you always get it, or only in circumstances where your size would come into play?
So it is as count as one size larger when, the weight you can push, drag, or lift, whatever. No, maybe not always. No.
Okay. So can you think of a way this would benefit you?
I would. So if I were GM, I would say you are grappled twice, so this would give you a disadvantage, and I would say no, maybe.
Well, here's what I would say though: is if you're thinking of the situation, you're on stairs going down. If you're throwing your full weight back to throw down the stairs,
or just I could use my trunk to pull me at the gate, maybe there or something.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll give you. Yep, sounds like advantage to me. So
go
ahead and roll.
So let's see. Let's do athletics. Yeah, so 14.
14 is just good enough.
Oh, okay, good.
You could move as well too, now that you're free.
Yeah, so then I would just move over here. Maybe I could, if I can.
Yep.
So I'm sorry now, but I just have a little bit of headspace too.
All right, then it is. Unless you got a bonus action.
Inspire courage. Inspire.
Yeah, I could inspire Trovic, maybe. Just get another one. So.
Okay. So you got another inspiration dice. All right, then these things. Yeah. Dr. Cardinal. Oh, Vasul, would you give us a perception check, please, with advantage?
Okay. Perception. 25.
25. Holy smokes. You might want to look to your north. Just the edge of your vision there.
Oh, yeah, I see. More coming, incoming, we have to go.
With a roll that good, you can tell there's only one more.
Okay.
It seemed to be
that's only one, maybe.
Never mind, we're fine. We're good. How are you? All right, so then let's do the ones that are down here first. Dr. Cardinal, we got 2 that are trying to grab you here. So, what is your AC? Dr. Cardinal?
Oh, sorry. AC is 16.
16. Nice. All right, so then I need a 12 to hit you. 4 and a 2 is not going to do it. These hands are grabbing at you, but you're able to, by you swinging your hammer around to keep your distance. Trovic, these have advantage.
Advantage because I'm reckless, yes.
Yep. All right, so the first one is 14, so that's a hit for sure.
Yep.
And you take 7 points of damage. This is, but you're...
I'm raging. Yeah.
Yep, so this is just, it's physical damage, so it'll be 3 points of damage you take.
Okay.
And then the second one, it hits as well, 17. That's only 4 points of damage, so you take 2.
That's nice.
And you are grabbed, though.
Okay.
But, yeah, but not a lot of damage. And then what you see on top, Vessel, is this thing seems to drift over here and is hanging itself from the the beam that goes up to the ceiling. It doesn't seem to know that you've seen it.
Okay.
Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
I'm actually going to use Shocking Grasp on it.
Okay.
So whether I have to drop the...
Just let me check here.
So I need...
Are these the same creatures that attacked us outside
Yes.
at the beach?
Identical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trova can't say anything. Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what Cardinal's doing. So.
Yeah, so that would be that.
Oh, nice. So these are the things you fought outside before. As Dr. Cardinal hits this thing with lightning, some of the lightning seems to coalesce into the form of hands.
Bugger, I'd forgotten that. Well, I am my character is meant to be
Yeah. Okay.
with poor memory.
Anything else you wish to do, Dr. Cardinal?
I'm going to say, oops, I forgot. Don't lightning bolt them, it heals them.
All right. Trovek, what are you doing?
Well, can I guess I can't use my battle axe, or can I still attack?
You can. So in 5e, grapple just means that you can't move.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hack it. I mean, that's the best way to make it let go of me is to kill it. So he's going to reckless attack, great axe it
Okay.
as best he can.
Go right ahead.
No.
That's actually a hit. These things are not hard to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So then I will use my bonus action.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Nice.
And then the great axe again. Yes.
That's
Oh,
good
16
hit. Holy
there.
Dinah. Ah! So you make this thing pay dearly for having grabbed hold of you.
Okay.
Anything else, or is it Vessel's turn?
I can't add inspiration to damage, can I?
Depends on the
no.
bardic school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do that, Ingolf? No.
No. Wait. Definitely not. My school is a school of lore, so you would have. I don't know.
But you want to know the Latin root of that name? No? Okay. All right, then, Vasul, what are you doing?
I just don't know who's more in need. So I think Trovik is already grappled, so I will just try to help him. Go over here and use my thunderclap again.
So remember, you've gone down the stairs. Trovik is on top, so he's 10 feet above you right now.
Oh, okay. So then I would just go over here and help Dr. Cardinal, maybe.
Okay.
Because I don't think, or I could move below it, but then it's 10 feet above me. So no, just go here.
Okay.
So, okay. Yeah, so let's see. So DC 14 it is. For thunderclap.
Now, does this hit Dr. Cardinal as well?
No, it should not. But if it is, so I would go here. So it just.
Okay, perfect. This is Thunderclap.
Yeah.
Range 5 feet. Each creature within range. So I think you actually have to be here in order for that to go off.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, and then he's okay. So, okay, Constitution save. Constitution is not a great score for them. 7 plus 8 is not going to be good enough. Go ahead and roll 2d6 damage.
Oh, it's only 4 damage.
It's only. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Then there's another. Sounds like another. Compression vessel cooking off in front of you, Dr. Cardinal. Oh, jeez. It's an explosion. Rocks you up. And it is these things' turn. All right, so we got the one facing Trovik. You were reckless last time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also grappled, so.
Okay, so it
that
got you.
matters.
So one of them, another hand grabs you and starts like gripping you so hard you take 4 points of damage, reduced down to 2 because of your raging. And then the other one, oh, I got advantage on this. Hold on. No, the other one misses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the other one is not able to get hold. You're still grabbed, but and then
Jeez.
let's see here. The one facing turns around. Dr. Cardinal actually healed it, so he's not going to attack you. He's attacking you again, Vessel. I needed a 12. No, I need an 11
Maybe
to
think
hit you.
your allies.
Yeah, you need an 11 to hit me.
One of them misses, but one of them does manage to connect. You take 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
As that grabs hold of you again, and
Yeah.
then
That's what you get for helping. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. This one lands bang on the gangplank, and that's all it's going to do this round. It's still trying to see if its allies can take the others down. No, it's going to jump in and try and drag Trovik off the edge of this thing. So Trovik comes running up. Actually, no, that's all it can do. It can only move twice. It can't charge. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
I'm going back to hammering it.
Okay. Clink. You clip it. Yep. A little bit of damage. Anything else?
No, I think not.
Trovik.
Time being.
What are you doing?
Trovik is going to try to finish the one that's grabbing him and then start working on the other one.
Sounds
Again,
good.
reckless attack, because that seems to be working.
Here we go. Yeah, these things are really not hard. Holy smokes, 17
I know,
damage.
that's good.
Wowzers. So yeah, you cleave like 4 of the hands off with one sweep.
Okay, well maybe the horns will finish it off.
And that is enough to dissipate it. You are
And
no
then-
longer grabbed.
So he's just gonna start going to town on that other one.
Okay.
You should have stayed in. You should have stayed in your. I don't know. He doesn't know. Have a good.
I'm too angry to.
You should have stayed in your dimensional toilet, you fiend. There you go.
There you go. Whoa.
17.
Jeez,
I rolled on
big
the 12
hits
again.
Wowzers.
11 again on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, Vasul, you're up next. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think I would just come on. So I think it has grabbed me, but nevertheless, I would just use my thunderclap again and hope that Dr. Cardinal will finish it off.
Okay. Here we go. 18. I did save this time. Did they take half damage on a save or no damage?
I think no damage.
No. Okay. Yeah, 'cause cantrip. All right. Anything else, Vasul?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm grabbed, so I can't move.
Oh yeah. Right.
You have,
All right.
The inspiration is still there, right? Is that,
Yeah. It's your inspiration, yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I've got 2 here. Vasul will grab you twice. Actually, I'll grab each of you once. So Vasul will do 1 against you. Nat 1 is not going to do it. And against Dr. Cardinal, I need a 12 to get you. Oh, an 11. So close. So they reaches out at you, Dr. Cardinal. It sort of grabs just loosely hold of your robes, and you pull back and get away. Trovik, I have advantage on these. Nat 20.
okay.
Okay, so then you take 16, 20 points to reduce down to 10. Man, that resistance is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and the second one does hit, no crit. 4 points reduced down to 2, so you take a total of 12 points of damage this round.
Yep. Okay.
So this thing is really, it did not like you referring to its dimensional home as a sewer, apparently. It's grabbing in really tightly, and you can feel it kind of... Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
Move to there.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. He did hit that time. 11 points of damage. It grabs you around the throat, and you are grappled right now.
This third round.
Now finish your action. Nice. That is a solid hit.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put the green bar to track my rage, Kevin.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Third round of rage.
All right.
It's 5. Yeah, something happens at 5. I thought it was 5 rounds, right? It's not. If I go over 5 rounds, I'm exhausted or something like that.
Oh, is that? I don't remember offhand. Okay, so then, Dr. Cardinal, that is it for you? Mm-hmm. Trovik, what are you doing?
Trovik, let's get rid of this guy because it looks like his soft friends are in trouble. All right. So the great axe, reckless attack.
Oh, nice.
How's he looking? All right, horns. Come on.
Yeah, let's see. Yep, solid hit.
7. It's still up.
Still up.
Okay. Well, great axe again then.
Here we go. Big hit. That is a hit.
Okay. Well, if I don't need inspiration, that's
yeah.
Okay. All right, and then if he can move now, can he still move?
You can still move. Yeah. You haven't used any of your move yet.
He can jump down.
Give us an athletics check. Let's see how far you jump.
All right. He's gonna jump charge at that other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit. So that'll be enough to kind of boom.
Yeah.
And land flying down there. All right. Vasul, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I want to break free again. Maybe I can reach with my trunk. I've reached. I can just use something over there to pull me a little bit off.
The reason I'm laughing is because I think anytime I've used grapple in a game over the last, I don't know how many years, it is nearly impossible for me to not get Queen caught in my head from someone who says they want to break free.
Yes.
Oh. Nice.
All right. So, Vasul, what would you like to do then?
I want to break free. Yeah.
Athletics.
I want to break free.
Good luck not having that caught in your head now. So you have advantage on this again at athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm using acrobatics now because why not? I mean, this acrobatic locks it on. I mean, that's...
You're free. Nicely done. So go ahead and move yourself.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of roll up. I will just end over here or something like this. Yeah.
That sounds great. All right, Dr. Cardinal, you got one of these hands gripped around your throat. What are you doing?
I'm going to keep hitting it, I think.
Okay. Get off of me. Jesus, 3 damage. All right, so you're hitting these things, but it is much, much stronger than you, it seems. If that's it, then it has. So 1 attack on Dr. Cardinal. That's a hit. I'll roll damage in chat because it may take Dr. Cardinal down here. Here, 1, 2. Oh no!
Ouch.
Dr. Cardinal's down on the ground, and as his body's tumbling along, you can see other hands kind of go out. They grab him and start trying to pull him towards the portal that they're all coming out of. And I got 1 on Trovic.
Where is the portal?
It's a body. I miss you, Trovic. So they're trying to grab you and trying to hold you in place. Oh wait, I got disadvantage. I got advantage on you, don't I? You reckless attack last turn?
I don't know. Yeah, I did. I don't know. I changed positions, but it's fine.
It doesn't matter. If you recklessly attacked, I think it's until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, it makes sense because I charged in there. You know?
So I did grab you, and you take 5 points of damage, reduced down to 2. But more importantly, it's grabbed you so you can't quite get into Dr. Cardinal. Trovic, you're up next, though. What are you doing?
So it's grab myself and Dr. Cardinal.
Yes, because there's multiple hands that are kind of going out in... Oh, they seem more intent on keeping you away from Dr. Cardinal as they pull him into the portal. What are you doing, Trovic?
Trovic's turn. Well, the best way is to hack at it since I can still do it.
Okay.
So, great axe, reckless attack, go down fighting.
Boom. Yep, solid hit.
Hit. Horns.
And that's enough to destroy it.
Okay.
So with that, the Dr. Cardinal's body is dropped and sort of maybe rolls down one, or slides down one extra set of stairs. But you guys seem to be in silence in this big open room. With that, guys, let's take our mid-session break.
Okay.
So we'll be back in about 5 minutes, folks.
Okay. What? Yeah, why?
So I will heal you or your character.
Yeah, and whether we need to, I mean, to make a death save or not.
Yeah, you would need your first death save, yeah. But it doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah. That's interesting. I just pulled up the stream on another thing, and I'm on another browser, and I'm getting adverts for my sound card that I use.
yeah. So I have this mug. I don't know. You might like it. That's an owl beholder. Beholder.
I love it. Oh, that's awesome. So we had what do you call it? We had our session of Acton Cthulhu yesterday. That was set in Vienna, and I did my damnedest to get every, minute's worth of my 2 semesters of German out of my system by trying to correctly pronounce every single person and thing in it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like to hear, but yeah. So as a German from the north of Germany, I would say that they don't speak German in Vienna, but.
Yeah, well, that's one of the neat things they say in the thing is that, like, part of the sort of the adventure set in August 1939, and part of the sort of passive resistance from some of the Austrians is intentionally using Austrian phrasings and languages and idioms and things like that. So it was pretty cool.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
My character got to indulge my fear of clowns.
How would you pronounce that word, Ingolf?
I would write it a little bit other, so the spelling is a little bit off, but it should be Orientgesellschaft, and I would spell it this way.
Orientgesellschaft?
No, it's just it is a misspelling. It should be this one.
Okay.
So and that's Orientgesellschaft.
Gesellschaft. Okay, I was awesome.
Oriented
Oriented Gesellschaft. Okay, thank you.
No middle E. Oriente, that sounds like you were from Italian and learning to speak German, and you just insert vowels where they are not.
So Orient Gesellschaft.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. Then where? So we pick up with you guys. I think that Dr. Cardinal, someone will be able to, at the very least, stabilize you. So we're not in risk of losing yet another 5th edition character this weekend.
Oh, you made a death save. Yeah, I guess they could try to. Anyone can try it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could just heal him. I mean, maybe just.
Just.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you got a healer right on hand, at least within 2 rounds, unless Vasul's really taking a dislike to the doctor. So, what do you guys do next? It does appear that you're out of immediate danger here. So,
I would say I'd go over and cast cure wounds. Just the first thing we do.
Yep. And I'll end my rage. And I'll use a hit. If we're taking a short rest, I can use a hit dice.
Yeah, you guys take 5 minutes.
So that's nine healing to Dr. Cardinal.
Nice.
Okay. I got 11 back, which is nice.
Okay. And I'm going to check, just out of curiosity, how unconsciousness works in this. I think we can look this up on the weekend. I think when you're unconscious, you... when the heck do you take a short rest to wake up? What the heck's going on? Let's see. Yeah, you're unconscious until you regain any hit points. Holy smokes. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, Dr. Cardinal, you are awakened to find Vasul having, laid trunk on you, as it were. And the last thing you remember is being choked into unconsciousness, and then, you probably still have bruising and pain in your neck from what happened there.
The question is whether I want to give myself another cure wounds.
Well, you are taking a 5-minute rest, so you can spend hit dice if you like, instead of spending spells.
All right, let's spend 1 hit dice.
Okay. Nice. And just as a reminder, you can roll your hit dice 1 at a time, and then make a decision if you want to spend another one, so you don't need to call how many you're spending at the outset.
What hit dice do artificers have?
It should be on your character sheet. Sure, it's on your character sheet there, Mo.
If you click the hit dice label below, then...
Yeah, so I have a con penalty, so...
Okay. So, Mo, it does have, again, like, it's on your character sheet.
yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah, it's under hit dice, right under hit points.
All right, let's try another one.
So 6 back so far. Oof. You want to spend any more, or?
No. No, because I've got a con penalty, so it's not terribly effective for me as a strategy.
Okay.
Well, I'm at 75%, which I think will do. I can always top myself off before we go into combat if we have to.
Yeah.
What do you think the next thing?
Combat.
Yeah, if you're making your way up, what do you think the next thing you might face would be?
One of those easy creatures, right?
Come on. Whatever. Let's go for another one. So yeah, that's...
Jeez. 8. Yeah. All right. So then, guys, what are we doing next?
Yeah.
Make our way over to the other side.
Yeah. Could you please not heal those hands again?
Yep.
Well, I am playing up to the I am absent-minded.
Yeah. Yeah. Then maybe let's move south and just hope that we can get up quickly.
Okay. I can tell you guys
that those creatures are.
You will be able to reach the stairs now without any other difficulties. Whatever was left behind there to watch for you, you seem to have defeated all 4 of them.
So I'm sorry. I'm just.
Okay.
Okay. So then, bear with me 2 moments here. I need to get what?
No.
Okay. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. What level am I on here? Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Although, if I was having an Italian who learned, or pronouncing it like an Italian who learned German, that wouldn't be far off from the Viennese population.
Yeah.
At the time of the thing. So that's actually, my favorite thing I read about there's a lot of interesting things in the adventure. The thing I found the most interesting is that Vienna gets warming winds like what Calgary does, and it causes the same fucking migraines that people get here.
Yeah, Föhn it is called over here.
Yeah. That's cool. We call them Chinooks here. It was really what a neat little tidbit. Okay.
Right.
Of course, Vienna being the capital of the empire would have had loads of different nationalities.
Yeah, they said at the
Hungarian
time
and stuff.
in 1939, the population they said was about 25% Italian descent, 25% Magyar descent, and then the rest German descent, or Austrian German descent at least.
I think there is an interesting actual Call of Cthulhu Berlin.
Yeah, that's
which looks really interesting, which is all about the
called?
Weimar.
Wicked City.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, and all right. So you're making your way up further to. Oh, right. Further into the tower, you reach a point where you are crossing sort of from one side of the tower into another. Let me just quickly get these set up here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Okay, almost ready here, guys. Sorry. Oh, yeah, this is high. Okay. Allow me to move you over here. And then we'll talk about what's happening now. All right. So, let me get one more thing put down here. What you guys find is, as you're making your way through the rest of the tower, that there are odd sounds and sort of like the... let me go on here. There we go. And the movement off in shadows that catches your eye. So it is a stressful journey through the rest of the tower.
Yep.
But as you're making your way up the levels, but fortunately you see nothing else attack you during that period. However, let me get stats here. You then reach a level where you need to cross straight over. All right, let me move you over here, guys. You're making your way across what seems to be yet another wide and empty corridor. You guys are right over here. And this is, as you're making your way into this room, you can tell that this is sort of the... when the guys are making their way through Moria in Fellowship, where like you walk out and suddenly like the light only goes out to the distance of a globe because the ceiling is soaring up above you. There's massive towers. This has, Vessel, you've been through Boros Legion encampments before and buildings before, and this has all the characteristics of one of those massive, a place that is designed to evoke awe in the by the strength of the Boros Legion. Trovic, I imagine that you don't feel necessarily crazy about this, but then you guys notice, and Vessel, once again, you're the first one to hear this, I think. There is a roaring from behind you. Right. And if you guys look further to the south, I believe you can start seeing light appear. Oh, you're muted, Ingolf.
Yeah. Move.
Okay, let's roll initiative, guys.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Where is my dice? Where are my dice? No.
History rolls have all been awful this week.
Damn it.
Okay. Let's see for him. Well, I didn't roll great for him. All right. Vessel, what's your dex?
1. So plus 1, 12.
12. Okay. So actually, it is him before you. All right. So you guys can see there is to your south that fiery, the flare of fire that Garsuth manifested last time. So we're starting with Trovic. What are you doing, Trovic?
Where is the fire coming from?
If you take a look
below?
Yeah, if you look further south, you will see
right here.
Yeah,
we have to get we have to get through there.
You are
right?
heading north. It is coming behind you.
I think we're gonna run, right?
Yes.
All right. Not that Tropic likes to run, but he will start moving. Well, maybe he'll have to hold. He'll hold because he's gonna go to
Sure,
the
you
light
wanna-
where these guys go.
Okay, I'll put you at the bottom after Vessel and Dr. Cardinal.
Yeah, because he'll do a rear guard action.
Sure.
But yeah, how far is this thing away? I see the big corner. Okay.
5, 6. It's racing in. And then what
Okay.
it does is it, seeing you all, it bellows out. Yeah! And then I think, let's see here. As you saw in the library, there are, there we go. Nope, close off. There we go. Little manifestations of burning fire that manifest on, let's give these things light as well. One, before that manifests. 1, 2, three, and 4. All right. That is it for Garsuth. Vessel, what are you doing?
Yeah, now that our way is blocked, I see. Oh gosh, come on. So yeah, I think I'm
Vessel,
reading this too.
why don't you give us a free Arcana check quickly?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not my strong
Yeah,
suit.
no, your fires are burning all over. What are you doing?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is one should step up to the things that are one is afraid of. So I will go in front of it,
Okay.
and here I'm using Thunder Wave.
Oh, nice.
So, and the idea might be that it might actually damage the walls a little bit. We will see.
Okay, yeah.
So, I don't know. No,
I thought we were running.
Yeah, look ahead, look above, whatever.
I know, but we can go around those things, right?
Yeah.
You would only take damage inside them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I think I'm using. Come on. I'm using Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Okay. Oh, man.
So.
Let's see here.
Cast at 3rd level.
Okay. So.
There is something wrong because it didn't. Oh yeah, so it's 16 points of damage.
16 damage. Okay, so and then a con save for half. And what does it do? Does it push back as well?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So it pushes him
Yeah.
10
So let
feet
me
away.
con save here. This con bonus is pretty high, but 10. Okay, so
Yeah.
so he takes half damage and he isn't
level,
pushed.
by the way.
So it washes across him. He does take the damage. And the
Actually-
walls are rumbling. So what was that, Mo?
That's cast at 2nd level, not 3rd.
No, it's cast at 3rd because it rolled 2 extra dice.
Yeah.
It says roll 2d8 when I.
Yeah. So it
So he
rolled
rolled
it
2d8?
rolled 4d8. So it's 16 damage.
And it only increases 1 d8 for each spell level above.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah.
Okay. All right, so yeah, that goes off Vessel, and it's like a wave hits it. It's all the fire that makes up Garsuth's form sort of wavers, but he is not pushed. Is that it for you, Vessel?
Yeah, I only moved 3 things, so I could move 2 back again.
Okay. Oh, God. This is a terrible idea. Okay, Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
So the exit is in front of us, as it were?
Straight ahead. That's where you want to go. But it appears there are other ways to go, though you may get lost in Zunak's tower if you wander.
Yep.
What are you thinking?
What, you mean other ways round that way, as it were?
What are you doing, Mo? Come on. Are you feeling okay, Mo?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go some in a minute.
Okay. Mo, if you need to take a break, we can have Dr. Cardinal hold his action.
Yeah, I'll hold his action. I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Of course. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Okay, Trovik, what are you doing?
Well, Tropic says, "I thought we were running."
We are running.
He's just gonna run then. I mean, our
Okay.
move. So how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I have.
Yep.
My speed is 20. Yuck! How come my speed is 20? Was that because I was exhausted? I think so.
It might have been
So it should be back up to what, 40
30.
maybe.
No, 30.
30. Okay.
Yeah, unless you got your barbarian fast speed.
I don't think so. All right, so I can move 12 in here, right?
Let's see here. Do barbarians get the fast speed in this?
No, I don't. I was here.
Fast movement, yeah. 5th level, you get fast movement. So
Okay.
you should have 40 foot movement.
Okay, so where was I? I was at one in front of him. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can move 16 squares on this thing.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. Then it is, we'll wait for Dr. Cardinal. Let's take his action afterwards. Garsuth comes running in. Sweeps that massive flaming sword. Yo, boy. First attack with the sword. 15 is what I hit.
Yeah, 15 hits. Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly.
So you first take 10 points of slashing damage
Yeah, that's okay.
and 4 points of fire damage.
Yeah, that's also okay.
Then it sweeps back a second time.
That's a bad.
It's a hit. You take 7 points of slashing and 3 points of fire.
Okay.
And then... It's kind of trying to slam you with its horns. 14 AC, does that hit?
No.
Nice. So it comes down, and you, fortunately, after being punished by its blade, you see it move to the side, and its sparks and whatnot fly across, leaving a blackened streak on the ground. It bellows in fury because you are not were not hit. And now, Vessel, I need a wisdom save from you too, please. You can feel a feeling of fury overtaking you.
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
Easy, yeah, but you stifle it, no problem.
Yeah.
Vasul, what are you doing? We'll let Dr. Cardinal jump in retroactively when he comes back, but...
Yeah, I actually have some kind of advantage on this kind of checks because the Loxodons are more calm. I don't know why.
Oh,
but
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mo, you
So,
ready to take your
but-
turn?
Yep. I'm going to go invisible using the amulet.
Okay. So you are
And
invisible.
and then I'm going to scout out, see if I can find another way around.
So that's a move, it sounds like. You can see what you can see right now? Okay.
So can I double move?
No, because you use your action to activate the
Action, yeah, okay.
medallion. All right, Vessul.
So I will use withdrawal as action. So I would just flee and do not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So this will be 6, and I will go here, and I can't see that I'm maybe harming Dr. Cardinal, but well,
Okay.
he's invisible.
All right. So then, Trovic, what are you doing?
Well, Trovic, we seeing that these guys are kind of in trouble,
Yep.
so you might have to run back. I don't know. I guess Trovic will actually wait. He don't want to go backwards. He'll wait and at least and hold his action until they get close to him.
Okay.
I don't think the creature's going to catch up to him, but we'll see.
All right. So then it is this thing's turn. So first thing that happens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Raises up. And it does have reach with a sword, cannot hit you with the other. However, what happens is one of these fires, remember what happened in the library? Disappears as it slams into him.
It heals him. Yeah.
Then it is going to swing at Vasul twice here. Once, 24. Vasul, you take 5 points of slashing damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah.
And then the second one, 18 to 25. That's 7 points of slashing.
No, it will be.
6 points of fire.
Yeah, that's all.
So it races up and sweeps that sword and knocks Vasul to the ground with 2 careful strokes. Trovic, you can see this happen. Dr. Iago, this happens right next to you. Garsuth bellows out in triumph. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
Okay, plan B. I'm going to have to do.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So that's 5. Oh. So, Vasul, you're back up to 5 hit points?
No, at
No
13,
longer.
I suppose.
Oh, did you higher level cast it there, Mo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I rolled a 1
Oh,
and a
shit.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm now visible.
Yeah.
So that is the action.
Just move up and just disappear.
Anything else you're doing, Dr. Cardinal? You could move.
I can't really help and pull Vasul with me, can I?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm going to move to try and like draw away because he's down. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to dodge down there to see if there's a way out.
Okay. All right. Then it is
Actually, okay.
Vasul's turn. So you're hit by pain, but then you could feel some kind of electric jolt pass through your body. And Dr. Cardinal, it sounds like, said, "Stay down, I've got him!" And he was racing away from you. What are you doing?
So I don't think that Garsuth is so stupid that he thinks I'm dead. No, I don't think. I think I would run. Come on.
Okay.
I would get up and run as fast as I can.
Yep, so half your movement would be to stand up. So for your move action, half your move is to stand up. You have 3 more squares you can move, and then if you're running, you'd also move another 6.
Yeah, then I'm next to Trovic 1.
Okay.
So I'm here.
All right.
And maybe
Then,
I'm going.
Trovic, what are you doing?
Well, I guess Trovic is. Oh, you're right next to me. Okay. Well, so I saw Dr. Cardinal move to the side, but I guess we're still leaving, right?
Yes.
Because he didn't disappear. I go, come on, let's go. Okay. Well, Trovic's gonna wait until. Well, I guess he's gonna go after Cardinal now. I'm just gonna half move, I guess.
Okay.
I can just move so fast more than you guys can, but okay. Okay.
Okay. So you start racing along. All right, then this thing. It is Garsuth's turn. So first, that fireball next to you, Dr. Cardinal, slams back into him. Oh, wrong thing. Restores him back up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right on to Dr. Cardinal. Dr. Cardinal. Your AC is a 16, so that's good. I need a 9 to hit you. 2. One of the swords goes sweeping over you as you're scrambling down that staircase. He brings it up and brings it down again. 12, that's a hit. Sparks rake across you. You take 7 points of slashing damage. And then you take 3 points of fire damage. And then it is going to try and headbutt you as well. So I need 11. 10. So it... Oh, I needed a 9, didn't I? I didn't need an 11. I needed a... So that's a 17 I just hit. Sorry. So it slams into you. You take... Oh, that's terrible. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And then you are... I need a save versus... or dexterity save, please. From you to see if you stay on your
But
feet.
he's out already.
Oh, is he already down? I haven't seen his numbers change.
No, I've got a reaction on this. Because I have.
Absorb elements. Okay, interesting. Nice. So you would capture 3 of that damage, right?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that would totally take me down. So I've taken 14 normal damage.
And then if you
How much
absorb
energy?
does it give you? Did it make you immune, or does it make it?
No, I just absorb it. I still
okay.
think I'm actually down, actually.
Yeah, I think you're at 1 then, right? If you took 14 of regular damage, it was the 3 that puts you over. So it sounds like you've... Oh, it's only resistance. That's the 1 extra point. Shit. So unfortunately, Dr. Iago, you are down.
Yeah.
And you're skittering at the base of those stairs from that headbutt. Dr. Cardinal, would you give us a death save, please? That's a cool ability, though.
Yeah, I was, hang on, core.
No, 2.
Double bounce there.
So strike 1 on Dr. Cardinal.
Failure?
It's 1 failure. Basul, what are you doing?
Yeah, so much for running. Come on. So how long is the range for healing? That is an interesting question. I'm sorry, I would just...
Okay.
So this is touch. Oh shit. So I will go over here. It's 1, 2. Okay, 6. So I will use my trunk to heal Dr. Cardinal.
Okay.
So cast Cure Wounds on 2nd level.
I don't have any missile weapons.
Okay. That's 1.
I'm sorry, I just hit the wrong one.
That is okay.
So this will be heal you for 15 points.
Nice.
So and then as a bonus, because I have no real thing left, is I would just say to Garsuth, you only hit the small creatures you are afraid of. Our Minotaur. So.
Nice. So Dr. Cardinal, I'm reading your ability. I don't think it requires concentration, so that charge that you built up by casting that, you still have that. Though, after your experience with the other things, you may want to question whether using fire on a fire demon is an effective strategy. So, all right. Trovik, you're up next.
Well, shoot. You can't... Can you have, like, a ready to action in this game?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna... I guess he's gonna move up. 4, 5, 6. He'll move up to here.
Okay.
And call out the Minotaur.
Okay.
Demon.
Give us an intimidation check, please. Let's see if you can draw its attention.
Okay.
After that, and you know what? I'm going to give you advantage after Vestal's taunting.
Okay. It's smarter than that, unfortunately.
Actually,
Do you still have my inspiration?
Oh, I do have your
yeah,
inspiration.
go ahead.
What's that, D8 or D6?
Well, let me tell you, as much as I'd like to use it, that's a good strategy. What I was going to show you is his wisdom modifier, which is -1.
Oh.
That's good enough. So he looks to you, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I'll
5,
definitely rage then.
6. Okay. So it's charging towards you, and I'm going to let it charge in and just make a headbutt attack on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I
You did
rage, or is it-
Yep. Your rage will be active right now.
Okay.
14. I need a 7 to hit you. 17 will do it.
Yep.
Why don't you give us a dexterity save, please? 7.
I'm good with the
Nat
dex.
20. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that is 17. 7. So that is 11 points of damage reduced down to 5.
Yep.
And just like before, when this thing locked horns with you, you push back a little bit, but not enough to get you out of melee combat.
Okay.
And let's see here. It's also fire damage here too.
Yeah.
You take only 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
So your DR does not apply against that, but yeah, there you go. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
Run, guys.
Wait a minute.
I'm going
so, was this intimidation Trovik's whole thing? So, does it mean he can counterattack, or can't he?
What's that?
Yeah, so Trovik was readying his action.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
just-
was ready in action. So.
Your intimidate is in action.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Sorry,
That's fine.
Okay. So, Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
I'm going to interact and drink the flight potion.
Okay.
I'm then going to move 10 feet off the floor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
Vessel, did your healing do that last time? That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, 15, I think.
What's that? No, I was joking that you're flying. I didn't think his healing made you fly before. So you're 2 squares in the air. Anything else?
And then I will cast Chaos Bolt at the thing.
Okay. Oh. Are you kidding? That was a high level cast too? Oh. Okay, so it flies past it. Unfortunately, you only have 1 point of astonishing fortune left, which means someone's going to have to make a decision before they roll if they're going to take advantage of it.
Yep.
Vessel, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not going to run for it. I mean, that's the whole thing. So, I'm going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a little bit of a problem here. So
Okay.
maybe 6, 7, 8. I don't know.
Okay.
Can I move here or something? So
Yep.
9. So I'm going to run here because I don't think me running through there would help.
Okay. Trovik, what are you doing?
Trovik is going to withdraw towards the 2, 3. I can do my full my full move, right? Withdraw.
Yeah, so I mean a full move, so 8 squares, not
Yeah.
not
Jeez.
running.
Okay.
All right, this thing's turn. Oh boy. Choices. 1, 2, 3. It leaps through the fire, crashes down. Actually, I want to put him a little further up there. And swings at you, Vasul. That's 21.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit. Yeah.
5 points of slashing. And 10 points of fire.
Yeah, that is a little bit too much, but nevertheless,
Okay.
I'm out.
All right, so with one sweep, he knocks Vasul down.
So and then I would just with like dying, run.
All right, then let's see here. I still have another attack, but I don't have any range. So that's it for Garsuth. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
I'm going to use another charge to go invisible.
Okay.
And then I will slowly fly towards Vasul.
Now, hold on. Does your fly, how long does that last? And does it require concentration?
It does require concentration.
So then you can't have both invisibility and your flight active.
All right. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to fly up higher.
Okay. So you're 20 feet up now?
Yeah. I'm going to Chaos Bolt him again to try and get him to come away, and then hopefully Trovic can come in.
Okay. That is a solid hit. Go let's roll. Let's see here. You rolled 7 and 7. Oh, psychic damage. Nice. All right, so then.
And if you roll the same number on both d8s,
No, it doesn't.
What's that?
Nothing.
Is there anything? Let's
Did
see.
something happen?
yeah, if you roll the same number of d8s, the energy leaps from target to a different creature jumping within 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding? Are we seriously gonna have 2 people die from friendly fire in the same fucking weekend?
Different type creature of your choice.
Of your choice. Okay, thank God. Say, good Lord. I swear I'm not trying to make a point about the deadliness of 5e. Good golly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is, however, 22 points of damage, though. So that's a solid hit on Garsuth. You've moved. You've cast a spell. Do you have any bonus action?
No, but I will make the new attack roll.
You make the new attack roll against what? Vessel?
The fireball.
What's that?
The fireball.
Fireball can't do... Psychic damage does nothing to a fireball. You hit, it does nothing.
Oh, right. Okay, so
Yeah.
it just fizzles off into that then.
Very little cognition in a bonfire, so... is that it for Dr. Cardinal?
Yes, because that's all he can do.
Vasul, would you give us a... death save, please.
Yes.
Come on, nat 20. Now's when you show up. Let's see.
I haven't rolled yet.
Let's see. Come on, nat 20.
What? So no. it's just-
Awesome.
You made it.
Pass? Yep, pass better than Phil. Trovic, what are you doing?
I guess seeing Vasul down, he's got a charge. Hopefully.
Okay.
Do I know Iago has healing, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to come back down and run over.
Can I make the charge?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever side you could be on the other side where Vasul is too.
Yep. He's
Leap
gonna
down.
charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I mean, Vasul's unconscious, so it isn't giving me anything.
So go ahead.
Come
Now,
on,
are you
thing.
recklessly attacking, or are you?
He's not going to reckless attack
Okay.
because this thing hits like a. But he is raging still.
Okay. So go ahead. First attack.
Oh,
Oh yeah. There you go.
it's a hit.
So that
Horns.
is 14.
Oh, I could do the horns to not do damage, try to knock him back again.
You could. It would knock him sort of adjacent to where Vasul is and put him out of your range.
Yeah. Oh, it says like Horns. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Okay. Let me see how far can I knock him back. 10 feet. I don't know if 10 feet's going to benefit us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it'd just knock him beyond the Thule. Or I could knock him. I can't direct it, right?
No, you can't. A push, it's always a straight back.
Yeah, one straight. Okay, well, I'll just do damage.
Okay.
Maybe
See, come on.
attack.
Oh, solid hit again. Holy Dinah.
And then Great Axe again. Come on. Oh,
yes.
nice.
Holy smokes. See, you are just... And this thing is so much bigger than you, too. You're laying into this... Bam!
The problem is that stupid fire.
Okay, then it is this thing's turn. As you thought, yeah, it sort of reaches its arm out, and another one of these things disappears into it, but doesn't resort to full, not even close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then it is its turn. What's it going to do? It's got one more heal left there, so I think it's going to try and hit you before it summons more. All right, so 2 sweeps of the sword. I don't have advantage against you. Fucking 3. One of them misses. One of them manages to hit, but the other one misses. Okay, so this will be... I'll apply the deduction. 9. You take 4 points of slashing damage that gets through your DR.
Okay.
And you take... Let's see here. 2 points of fire damage.
That's not bad.
And then it's going to try and hit you with its horns again. A nat 1.
Okay.
Okay. So I think it actually doesn't miss. It goes down, and you're in the midst of your rage, and you just, hit up against it. There's like a reverberating sound that hits out from the 2. It staggers back, kind of. Its head injured. That is the end of its turn. Dr. Cardinal, what are you doing?
Well, I'm probably in a rage, so it's not. I wouldn't be giving orders or suggestions. I'm just trying to focus on this thing.
Yep. So
hopefully Dr. Cardinal can see I'm trying to save our companion.
Yeah.
So do not let me do this in vain.
Okay.
I'll just run.
You probably shouted that out as you were running over.
Yeah.
Say the Loxodon! Wow. Dr.
Okay,
Cardinal,
I'm
what are
going
you
to
doing?
go 10 feet down.
Okay.
And I'm going to, as I'm going, can have one of these.
Okay. Nice. So that is a hit. Let's see. That means, what'd you roll? 2 and a 7.
2 and 7.
Cold damage or psychic damage?
I think I'll go with cold because
That sounds like a good plan.
Oh. Maybe
So
that'll help.
watch this then. It hits it and tears through like it's like boring through it like some kind of drill. Anything else, Dr. Cardinal?
no. I'm going to say.
Are you already moved? You already moved, right?
I moved. I'm going to come down and then run over.
Okay. So you're 10 feet up still because you went 20 feet up
Yes,
in total. Yeah. So all right. Vasul, death save, please.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yep. Easy peasy. Trovic.
Trovic is just going to lay into it. If he had eyebrows, I don't think he would have raised an eyebrow that he might have to give Dr. Cardinal a compliment if we survive this. All right.
So you see that opening by that chaos bolt?
Great.
Solid hit.
All right. Horns. Ooh.
Just
Still
barely
have my
hit.
inspiration.
I still have inspiration. So,
Yeah,
right?
you have
That's
this-
a lot.
So that just barely hit.
That hit. Okay.
Look at that.
The great axe. Come on.
And now you have 1 point of... Oh, you don't even need it.
No.
What do we see as you tear apart this geist of fury and fire?
I'm actually maybe more shocked than anything because this is like the last time was so difficult to beat this thing. But I'm just like laying into it. I was quite inspired because my buddy Vasul is down. So when he dies, I die. And I just let out a huge bellow. I try to mimic the bellow of this raging fire beast as I kill it. Too bad I can't take a trophy, right? Because it dissipates. I can't take a fiery horn.
No, it disappears.
And then he probably sits down there on that ledge and lets go the rage.
Yeah. Dr. Cardinal, we can assume you at this point hit the ground and race over. Vessel, it would be Nat 20. Vessel wakes up on his own.
You wake up on your own. Some of that.
One eye opens. Is he gone?
Of the demon thing. Like, what the?
Nice. All right. So then, I think what that means is you can spend a hit dice, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what a nat 20 on death save means?
Yeah, I think. Could be. I don't know. I just have one left, so I will spend it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to spend it too. I mean, I got beat up as well.
So where you guys...
only 5.
Let's see here. Whew. Oh, nat 20, you don't have to spend hit dice, you gain 1 hit point.
Yep. I'm going to spend 1 more hit dice.
So, Vessel, you actually would have been 1 higher than what you are. There you go.
Okay, that's better.
All right, so...
We can spend as many hit dice as we can, or is it 5 minutes per?
As many as you like, as many as you have left, yep. Yeah, you on 1 at a time.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I spent 1, I spent 3, not 2. I have 2 left.
Okay.
Wow. Well, I look at Basul and I say, I guess you have more confidence in us than we do.
Yeah, I don't really know why we decided to run for it, but yeah.
I'm beginning to see your strategy of charging hit, Trovic.
I guess this area here was a trap for it.
Yeah.
Clearly sprung the trap on the wrong Minotaur, Loxodon, and Mad Scientist. So then, guys,
that was like some good use of cold there. I'm glad that came up.
Dr. Cardinal, how are you feeling after this?
Still a bit shattered, but well, at least we got rid of that annoyance.
Mm-hmm. Well, and your Chaos Bolt made it was a huge game changer there.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys intend to do then?
Shall we?
Well, I mean, did he totally destroy this library before?
When you were in the library, you're not sure what happened within. He had created all those fires and he was using them to feed it back into himself.
This is another place.
This is just a junction. It's clearly where he wanted, as you said, wanted to spring an ambush. Nice big open area for a big open, great big creature that likes fire.
I think we should move up and see what the others are doing, and maybe come back with the ogre. And I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep moving our way up, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So then, making your way up through Zunak's tower, you pass by once again the library. Nope. Garsuth the Gruesome. Not there right now.
I can't believe we beat that thing.
Yeah.
Why was it so hard last time? Were we just rolling poorly?
You guys had the shit kicked out of you by something before. You'd fought like 2 other things, I think, before that.
Oh, we fought that freaking that spore thing, or that mushroom thing.
Yeah.
The giant mold thing was just not...
Yeah. So you pass by the library, and you can see that the doors are open, and there is a soft light somewhere in there as well, a white light, as in before. If you, with the light of your lantern vessel, you can see that all the damage that was done by the fire, it appears to either have not happened or have been repaired.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh, weird.
But if you... Go ahead.
No, I just maybe the ghost could repair it. But, yeah.
So with that, you then make your way up to the top, the highest reaches of the tower, where you find, once again, that control apparatus. And all the frozen or stunned members of the expedition from the guilds. They all still seem to be standing in stunned silence.
Okay.
So this
the ogre
ogre
there?
is, yeah.
The ogre's still there, right?
The ogre is there.
Is
And you
he?
guys
Chaba?
Yeah.
Chaba? He does not seem to
yeah.
respond.
Oh no.
So
Is he out?
If you move away to the side, you can see that he is holding Lizzie in Lizolda, the representative from the cult of Rakdos. Mm-hmm. But both he and she seem as frozen as wax statues.
Huh.
okay.
Run in and grab Mizzix and try and get out quickly.
So you can hear from somewhere up in the darkness, in the vast mechanism of this orrery around you. Traitor. Traitor Loxodon. You killed Garsuth, but this will be your grave.
Yeah, it's very grievous that we had to kill him and he wouldn't talk to us. You're right.
We did try negotiation.
You will have time to speak to him aplenty when you join him in the afterlife. And you can hear something moving around, and we'll find out what that is in 2 weeks' time.
Dang, I still can't believe you killed that guy.
That was a great job. Okay. Then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 8 of our... Oh, yeah. Anna's very upset that the session's over. For those listening at home, we will be back again in 2 weeks' time. Thank you so much for joining us. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, there's a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server where we have channels dedicated to this campaign, every other campaign we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other great channels for finding groups, for discussing assorted games, for getting selections between virtual tabletops, for lots of great people, lots of great advice, lots of great conversation. You are more than welcome to join us over there. In addition, there is a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages, which is our charity fundraising campaign that benefits SOS Children's Villages International, a really great organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. Right now, we don't have a link that allows you to make a donation. You can learn about the campaign. You can learn about SOS Children's Villages International, and you can make a donation to them. We don't have any way of keeping track of it right now because they changed their service providers. I'm hoping to have that fixed tonight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it's frustrating. But it means we're pushing back the raffle, the next charity raffle, into the new year. So those who have donated thus far will still have a chance to win some cool gaming stuff, and those who want to make further donations will still have a chance to do that too. The last thing, speaking of cool people, last thing I want to say is a huge thank you to our players. So Mo, Ingolf, and Carl, thank you so much for joining me back in Zunak's Tower. And I really realize now I should have I need to change the name of the campaign and go back and retroactively change it to Zunak's Tower, because we're not spending any real time in Precinct 6. Let that be said. If you plan out your campaign, really have an idea of where you're going to be spending most of that time before you name it. But thank you guys. This was a lot of fun. Congratulations on defeating Garsuth. For those listening at home, thank you again. We hope we gave you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes are getting up to in Zunak's Tower. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
All right.